Hello and welcome to SAS Super Demo on Banking on Bots. A little about me before we get into the presentation. I'm Joan McGowan and I'm a global banking industry principal at SAS. I've worked in the industry for close to 18 years in various strategic roles, and I've had the privilege of being able to study our industry close up, both from the perspective of the bank and also its surrounding ecosystem, including technology providers. My focus has been on the intersection of technology and business, and more specifically, what the impact of newer enabling techniques and technologies is on the banking industry. I've authored and published over 30 reports, and I've written numerous articles on this space. From my overall experience, the key reason why we continue to stumble in the implementation of newer enabling technologies such as AI or chatbots is not the fault of the technology, I'm assuming it's built right here, but rather the lack of preparation and governance undertaken by banks. However, I do see a sea change as there is a desire to move more rapidly to a digital first model. And now we can also learn from those that went first. It's going to be a much straighter path to digitalization from here in. My presentation today provides a quick and dirty overview of how to build a bot that enhances the customer experience. So what does SAS mean by banking on bots? What's a bot? It's the ability to offer virtual banking, referred to as bots, chatbots, virtual assistants, or conversational banking. In this presentation and demo, we're going to look at the role of language in creating a fluent, nuanced, and intelligent bot. This is a critical fundamental requirement for success. We all recognize the frustration and irritation of talking to a two-dimensional bot. I know that I will hang up or I will close the browser if I get frustrated. It's a turn-off and it can kill customer service. So banking on bots means banking on natural language processing. NLP is a branch of AI. It is a technique used to understand, interpret, and emulate human language. It draws from many disciplines, and that includes computer science, computational linguistics, machine learning, and deep learning in the contextual analysis of unstructured data. Contextual being the most important word here. Interpreting and emulating unstructured text. Unstructured text is the largest human-generated data source. You can see the staggering numbers in this slide, and it grows exponentially by the minute. We increasingly converse through text, instant messages, email, and social media. Conversations range from objectively stated facts to our thoughts, our own perceptions, our own perspectives, and sometimes we're texting utter nonsense, as well as comments on good or bad experience, etc. Each of the data sources that are shown in the slide hold an enormous volume of unstructured text. Human language, unlike structured information, does not fit neatly in rows and columns. Think about trying to fit a text message conversation into rows and columns. The word or value just doesn't fit into a box, nor would those boxes perfectly align to some distinct value. So anything you would write with a pen or type out on a keyboard should be considered free-form or unstructured text. Without natural language processing, that information, as shown in the examples in the slide, would hold no meaning to the machine, and you cannot build a bot without the interpretation of unstructured language. Now, this is where it's going to get complicated as we look at the different natural language processing approaches. At SAS, we believe the best practice is to analyze unstructured text data with a combination of NLP, machine learning, and human input. Human expertise provides the guidance for accurate analysis, and machine learning then helps that analysis scale with ease. When using NLP to analyze data, the machine must first split the unstructured text data into useful, comprehensible units, and this is known as tokenization. If input is being spoken, the machine must convert that speech into text first before further processing. From there, NLP performs further parsing, applying linguistic analysis to extract features from the text, such as root words, along with variation of the words, sentence boundaries, parts of the speech, noun groups, syntactic structures, and a lot more. In addition to machine learning, the application of deep learning through recurrent neural network models, specifically long short-term memory and gated recurrent units, can be applied for time series forecasting, text generation, speech to text, and ultimately text to speech, hence the bot. Human subject matter expertise can be added in the form of linguistic rules to improve model accuracy. Machine learning can help reduce the human model building efforts by leveraging semi-supervised learning to automate the tagging data, and that's based on human input to training that data. All of this processing to identify the meaningful pieces and relationships in human language can be performed using machine learning-based models or models based upon linguistic rules. So hybrid models that use both approaches, we believe, generally perform the best. Again, hybrid models are the best practice approach for NLP. So what I have just said may have sounded complicated, and you probably it would be to your advantage to go through this slide in particular more slowly. But the outcome of what I've just said should be simple to understand. The bot should be simple and nuanced and fluent. Let's take a look at a short demo that includes voice at the beginning, and that's there for you as an example of what it would be like with voice, and then it switches to text.
Can I get a loan?
That was short and sweet, but the value here, the value of using NLP correctly, is in the simplicity of the language, the nuanced responses, and within a minute, with the use of advanced analytics and artificial intelligence, the bot was able to approve the person applying for the loan and move them to the next stage within a minute and in real time. And as you can see from the Forrester quote, wowing with a good experience is a winner. Get it wrong and you do lose the customer. Our industry has only just begun to scratch the surface with regards to the potential of chatbots. At the foundation of all of these advances is the ability to collect insights and apply advanced analytics to the benefit of the customer, of the consumer. So if you have further questions on the use of NLP and the AI technologies used to create a bot, please do reach out to me, Joan McGowan, or my colleague, Katie Tedrow. Thank you.